Most people don't live their own lives. They live a performance. And the strangest part is this. They don't even know they're acting. They believe the story they tell themselves. About who they are. About why they act the way they do. About their values, their motives, their identity. But that story is usually fiction. Welcome to Selfish Animal. A place where we don't moralize. We don't shame. And we don't pretend humans are better than they are. We observe. Because understanding how the mind actually works is the first step to real freedom. Today we're going to talk about why most people don't really know who they are, even though they're absolutely convinced that they do. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The human brain did not evolve to tell the truth. It evolved to survive. For most of human history, survival meant belonging to a tribe. Being accepted. Being protected. Being valued. So your mind learned something very early. Fitting in is safer than being honest. Looking good is more important than being right. Social approval feels better than reality. This isn't a flaw. It's design. But what once helped us survive in small tribes now quietly sabotages us in modern life. There's something ironic here. The more intelligent someone is, the better they often become at lying to themselves. Not consciously, but creatively. They build more sophisticated explanations, more elegant justifications, more convincing narratives. Intelligence doesn't automatically produce wisdom. It often just produces better excuses. We signal intelligence, morality, success, victimhood, virtue, sensitivity. Online and offline, people curate identities. The way companies curate brands. Not to understand themselves, but to control how others see them. After doing this long enough, many people forget where the performance ends and the person begins. Social media didn't create this problem. It amplified it. Now everyone is running their own public relations department. Carefully selecting angles, editing personalities, publishing emotional highlights. The more time you spend performing online, the harder it becomes to sit quietly with yourself. Because silence exposes what distraction hides. The mind has a favorite trick. It makes decisions emotionally, and then hires the intellect as a lawyer. After the fact. You don't choose logically. You choose based on fear, desire, comfort, pride, or insecurity. And then you build a story that makes you look reasonable. This is why almost everyone believes they are the good person in every conflict. The misunderstood one. The victim of circumstances. The hero of their own movie. Try this experiment. Think of the last conflict you had with someone. A partner. A colleague. A family member. Now notice what your mind does. It immediately starts listing what they did wrong. What they said. How they behaved. Very rarely does it begin with, "What was my role in this?" Not because you were perfect, but because the ego's first job is self-protection. The mind doesn't ask, "What's true?" It asks, "How do I stay comfortable?" The selfish animal isn't evil. It isn't cruel by default. It's simply wired for survival. Comfort over truth. Belonging over honesty. Safety over growth. The problem isn't that we have this animal inside us. The problem is pretending we don't. But here's the good news. There is a way out. And it starts with something very simple, but very uncomfortable. Watching your own mind. Not judging it. Not defending it. Just observing. The moment you stop protecting your image, something strange happens. You begin to see patterns, reactions, triggers, and slowly, the performance weakens. Self-awareness isn't pretty. It doesn't flatter you. It doesn't always feel good. But it gives you something far more valuable than comfort. It gives you freedom. Because the moment you stop lying to yourself, you finally start living your own life. In the next episode, we'll talk about why intelligent people often become the best liars to themselves. Welcome to Selfish Animal.